Are we live?
Hey everybody, welcome to Film 360 tonight. I'm really excited. This is a real treat for me. I've been wanting to have a director in the middle, in the heat of battle.
Director, actor, producer, everything.
She wears many hats. This is
Yes.
Savannah Osler.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me, Brian.
You bet. I'm so excited. And she's currently working on a movie. We're going to talk about it tonight. So stay tuned for Film 360.
So cute. You could tell you guys are close. I'm like,
Okay, so here we are. Now, last week we happened to have two people working on the same movie on the show. Quite
There's
by
a
accident.
trend.
And
Yes.
this week, once again, same movie even.
Really pushing this.
They're both working. Now, Savannah, why don't you fill us in? Tell us about...
Twice the
I don't
Dream.
even know where to begin. So, Twice the Dream actually is a script I started writing. Oh, if I were to be very specific, it would be 14 years ago. But
So I was a baby.
I was a baby too.
Right? Yeah.
So,
nudge, nudge.
so but I really started to really format it in proper screenplay format at East Hollywood High School, and I graduated 2008 with nothing. You know, I had some great film teachers and just a script in my hand. I had just a dream and no connections, no money, no nothing. Like a script and a dream, and I knew I had to make this movie. Like there were so many times when I could have easily given up. It would have been a lot easier, but there was something about this story that was just so special to me, and I thought that it would do a disservice if I didn't share it with the world. So the past 10 years, I've been on a mission to share this story with the world, and finally, a freaking miracle has happened.
Awesome.
After 10 years of really pushing it and going for it.
It's coming
It's
true.
coming
the
true.
dream's coming true.
Yes.
I think that's honestly such a great example to me of the example of persistence. And I think it's so easy, especially in this industry, to give up and say, it's not going to happen, it's not going to work out. But even after like 10 years, you think, oh, that's something you should give up on. But this was something you wanted to happen, and you made it happen.
Yeah.
Didn't matter
It's
what
inspiring.
hit you.
It's really inspiring.
Thanks, Brent. Well, yeah, I actually lived in LA. I moved to Hollywood a couple years ago. Not a couple years ago. A couple years after high school, because I thought, well, you know, I can't make my movie in Utah. You know, like I should go to Hollywood and get my movies made. And yeah, I've definitely learned a lot. Met a lot of great people there. Met a lot of also, if I were being kind, sketchy
say
people.
this nicely.
yeah. You know, and you know, a lot of people that were legitimately like, you know, really active in the industry, and a lot of people that just, you know, pretended to be. You know, it's just. It was crazy. So
Industry.
That's the industry for you. And all the, like, my mom would always ask, like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, blah, blah. And there'd be times, like, legit, like, if something happened and I would just be on the phone crying with her, and she, you know, it was just really, she's like, you don't have to do, you know, are you sure? Like, I would have just given up forever. And, you know, and then I did have, a manager there, and we had some possible option deals from production companies that wanted to buy the script. The problem was I couldn't be involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Classic.
yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, we love your script, you love your story, it has potential. I'm like, hey, great, you know, so you're good with me, you know, being in it, and you know, I wasn't even gonna direct it, and they're just like, oh no, you'd just be signing the right, and I felt like Walt Disney at that time, like with Mickey Mouse. Like, I literally, if I had sold my script, this script in particularly, it wouldn't
be the same. It wouldn't be your script.
No.
That's awesome. Well, and actually, you probably know this, but the guy who wrote and directed Secondhand Lions, he went through that exact same thing.
I did not even know
It was
that.
really cool. Yeah,
What?
he went out and made another movie to show the studios, look, I can direct this.
Yes! Yes!
and then they
Believe
hand
me,
it
you
to
kind of
them.
have to
That's
prove
a-
yourself.
So that's the
sometimes,
kind of,
but-
this is impressive persistence. So, real quick, I kind of want to talk about what the movie is about. I don't
Yes.
want you to give away anything, of
Okay,
course.
yeah,
but
there
give
are
me-
some
there-
things.
Yeah, we
We gotta be
figured
careful.
With the title and the pictures I've seen, I don't know why, I just figured there had to be some
There
spoilers.
had
Oh,
to
there's
be-
some good things.
There's some spoilers, so it's like we're keeping it, you know, like Marvel, like close to the
On the
chest.
DL.
Yeah, on the DL. But
Real quick, we're gonna run some stills actually from the set
Let's
while
do
she
it.
talks about it.
oh, you
Go
look
ahead.
you look so so
that's
beautiful.
me. If you couldn't tell, I'm up on stage. We've actually got. If you guys recognize, you can see in the background Mason. If you guys have seen Saturday's Warrior, he played Todd, and I was Julie. So, you know, for all you guys who really wanted that to happen, we're in another movie again.
Woo!
And then we see Savannah with. Is that Mario or your hubby?
No, that's my hubby.
Oh, okay. So you should explain that your hubby is the DP
The-
as
the
well
DP.
as he also plays a certain character.
Oh yes, yes. A very important character in the movie.
yeah. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
will have to
so-
see to find that out.
Yeah, so give us a rundown of
Oh,
what,
yes,
what
okay.
the story is.
Oh yes, okay. So the movie's called Twice the Dream. It's an inspirational, musically driven family drama that's specifically targeted towards teens and tweens, young girls, young women. Basically, I wanted to write a story that I wanted to see at that age, and frankly, of course, still want to see. You know, it's for the young at heart too.
Well, yeah, like I think anyone can watch it.
Anyone
It's
can
not
watch
just
it.
Teens.
So the story's about two sisters, and spoiler alert, it's me and
Do,
Monica
do we look like
playing
sisters?
the.
Don't we?
I think so. Playing the two sisters, and we have this dream of becoming singer-songwriters, and so the story really follows that journey, all the ups and downs, the progress and the heartbreak, and along that journey, just as those dreams start to take flight, a family tragedy happens, and due to this unforeseen incident, the sisters have to pursue their paths differently, and in the end, it's their dreams that really hold the dysfunctional family together. So it's a great family movie, lots of music. We have an amazing composer, Chris,
yeah,
who
from
was
last week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the songs are just, guys. So I couldn't even be happier. I just think. I really hope people love it, but so far the reception's been really great. Even the the extras have been great, and they said they can't get the songs out of their heads. So I'm like, yes, that's
In a
what
good
we
way.
want. Yeah, that's
Awesome.
what we want. And
No, really, really.
and of course this girl can sing her heart out. So
Awesome. Okay, so really quick, I wanted to ask about. Well, first of all, I want to tell anybody watching, please, if you have questions, this is a great opportunity
Yes.
to ask. This is a current production that's happening right now, so especially aspiring directors, maybe current directors, this is a great source of knowledge. for
Well, I
you
think
to,
also too
mine.
with her, like she's a great example because she like worked from, you know, I mean, I think we could talk more about your journey too,
Yeah.
but like working from the ground up and having trials thrown at you, and not just someone who was like, oh, handed a bunch of money from a rich dad. Like, if you guys feel like I don't have the resources, I don't have the time, I don't have the equipment,
neither did I.
and she's here now making this movie and it's happening. So
And she wrote it and she's producing it, so I mean there's no end of questions, and we'll have
Yeah.
some for her later, but if you have some, please chime in at any minute. And now kind of to the heart of what I want to ask you right now,
yeah.
which is, what are some of the lessons you're learning?
Oh, film production. Oh, I don't even know where to begin. As a director, actually, I just thought about this myself. I've learned to let go of certain things or expectations I had, like certain like my husband, which he's an amazing cinematographer. He happens to be my cinematographer on this, and I would not have it any other way. He'll give me a list of shot lists that he wants, and at the end of the day, we don't have a lot of time to get every single shot that we wanted. Lack of, it always comes down to money and time, so we got some money, some time, but not obviously, all the time and money in the world. So we have to really prioritize. Like, you have to prioritize what you want and what's really important to you, because if you're wanting this certain shot's really important to you, then yeah, get it. Absolutely get it, but you might, have to sacrifice one of those shots you might have planned. Oh, sorry. I break things. She knows I break.
We're both buses.
So yeah, and a couple other things like equipment wise, like sometimes like we got some pieces of equipment and there was a little issue with that, and I was disappointed, but I had to just let it go, and just be like, okay, it's okay. We keep running through it, like running through the mud.
Okay, guys, we have a comment,
comment.
from Anthony Davis. He says, Savannah Oster Diallo is the best taps woman ever,
Wow.
and her
Dang.
husband is great as well. She's so humble and comedic. She got hit with a cream pie sometime for me on my YouTube channel. I still laugh about this to this day. You gotta tell us what that is.
This is a true
The
story.
cream pie, what? I didn't know about this.
I think it's so sweet because Anthony has this YouTube channel and podcast. So he interviewed me a couple years ago, and I can't even remember how the joke started, Anthony, but it was something really funny where he was like, because he said I had comedic timing or something, and then I'm like, we should probably just get a pie in my face like those old time days, and he just loved it. So one time I was a guest, I surprised him. I was a guest on his show again, and I had Steve get a cream pie and just stuff my face.
Classic.
Nice.
Oh
So
my
Nice.
if you happen to have any pies around,
Oh, I got one in the
yeah.
fridge at the end of the show.
I'm more than I do my
She's
own
game.
stunts. Yeah, I'm game.
Essentially.
I'm game.
Awesome. Okay. Now,
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Thanks. So I've noticed, based on talking to you and what I've seen, this film is running a little differently than most. We're being offered something to shove in your face.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
maybe at the end.
We got chili cheese fries, y'all.
Anyways.
You guys want some?
So it looks like you're filming just on the weekends.
Correct.
Now,
Yes.
I'm curious as to A, how that's working, B, what motivated that.
That's a great question, Brian. So it all comes down to money and time. But another reason is Mom. Both girls are a little bit clumsy and break things easily. Love them though. Love you, Mom. So cute. A lot of, and some of our amazing, talented crew and cast, they do work, day jobs. Me and Monica don't, obviously, but, even my hubby, he's a photographer during the day, so, and I was not about to do it without my hubby, and financially, we just weren't at a position where we thought, he could quit, so we thought, well, why don't we just do it on weekends,
Awesome.
and that's just the way.
And that's
it's-
honestly been great for me. I've
Yeah.
because I've been able to do all my other projects and not have to set aside I cannot do anything else. It's like, oh well, as long as I've just got the weekends,
Yeah.
so I still get to do everything else full time. So, oh my gosh, what?
Oh, see,
Another
Anthony
comment from
Davis?
Anthony.
I burst out laughing for 15 minutes.
That was the best thing she could have ever done for me.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll send you guys a link afterwards.
Yes, that would be great. So I have let's roll some of the video clips. We actually have some behind the scenes video as
What?
well.
Exclusive
I haven't
behind the
seen
scenes.
this.
I know it's exclusive. It's
So
behind the
we'll
scenes.
keep talking, but
Yeah.
let's get a look at some of what's going on here. Now I notice you're using good gear, right? So this this isn't just like
This isn't just
hey,
like a
let's-
student project. Yeah, no.
Yeah, this is
Let's
this
use
is
our
a real deal.
iPhones.
We're
Well,
gonna
sure.
shoot them on iPhones.
So my biggest question is funding, and this is the
Funding,
question
yeah.
for so many young
Oh,
directors.
funding is the beast.
Yeah,
So where
funding.
did it come from for this?
An angel, literally, an angel investor that swooped in at the last minute, and I had been trying to raise money for years. That's obviously the kicker. I either had to sell the script, which I was there were points where the agreements it was, how would I say, it was, I would be lying if I didn't say I was a little tempted, because I thought, well, if I sell the script and make this money, then I can just make my next movie with that money.
Yep.
But just something inside me would not let me sell my script. It was like literally selling a piece of my soul. And so then when I decided I needed to raise the money for myself, I won't go. Monica, of course, knows this story. I won't go fully into it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I did raise money before, in 2014 and kind of made some huge mistakes. And it's a huge learning process. Hiring some people I didn't know and trust, you know, to be a line producer. And needless to say, the money came, you know, mysteriously. So you have to trust who you're working with. And that did crush my spirit for a long time. I'm not going to lie. Like, we had a set shooting schedule, everything, and it just... I didn't really want to get out of bed for a couple months. It was just horrible. But you know what? Hard. I did not give up. I took a break for a little while. I wrote a couple novels. It's a whole nother, you know, I really find solace in my writing. And then it was in 2015, I just decided, you know what, I'm picking this up again. Because maybe the thing about Twice the Dream is I had to make it twice.
What?
So, investor, I want to invest in SNS Productions. You got it, Steven. And his name is Steven, so you are in it. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Monica will collect your check. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, actually, speaking of, I'm glad this got brought up. We should toss up, we're going to put the website for the production company in the comments for the video, so you guys can go and absolutely check it out. They actually updated a lot just since I first saw it. And it's looking great.
It's in the description of the video.
It's there already.
So it's in the description.
Check them out.
Donna, I love you.
Donna McKenna says, so proud and happy for you. You are a fighter and survivor.
Aww. She's a casting director in New York. She's a pretty big deal. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my God.
So,
okay.
That's
Hi,
cool.
Donna.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, hey there.
This is Monica. She's your next leading
I'm just
actress.
a gardener. It's cool.
Oh my gosh. No, but...
Well, but back to your point, I think personally, like, seeing you and hearing about this journey and everything, I know I wasn't there for it from the beginning, but, like, I think the failure and I think the mistakes, not mistakes from your end necessarily, but just, like, bad things that have happened, it's made the script better. It's made the story better.
Yes.
You've learned a lot of things and you've grown and the script has grown with you. So, in the end, with perspective, I think there was a lot of... That was horrible. A lot of good came out of it. There's a positive.
Absolutely. Like, it's all about perspective. The script was not even in the best shape that it's... Like, now I feel I'm confident about a lot of things, but the script, I got some help, and we really got it, developed it to the best place it could be. Not even 4 years ago, it was nothing like how it is today. And the cast wouldn't have been what it is today. No, it's true. I really think you were destined for that part, you know? And especially 10 years ago when Freak. You were a baby.
I was in
6th, 7th grade.
And my
didn't know how to shower.
And my husband, you know, he needed to be the director of photography. I couldn't trust anyone else with that job.
It's your baby.
Yeah, it literally is our baby. So I told them we can't have babies until this baby's been made. So, but now that we're making it,
The stork works really differently at their house than
I love Donna. She's amazing. I love you. Thank you for believing in me even after everything we went through. I know it was hard on everyone, so I appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, let's talk a little bit more about some of the lessons you learned, because I
Let's
know
do
a
it.
lot of aspiring directors are probably watching.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's hear some of those.
Lessons learned. Okay. Stick to your guns. Like, if you have like that's going to be one of my main things. If you have copy that. So if you have a a script or a project that you truly, fully believe in, that without a shadow of a doubt that you have to make, it has to be you, then don't let anyone ever tell you you can't do it. Nobody. And it doesn't even matter. It does not matter who it is. I don't care if your family tells you can't even do it, because you could prove them wrong. You could do it. There were so many times, like, even like back in high school, like, I know this is so stupid to bring up, like, I would get like messages like, oh, you're such a joke, like, being an actress, writer, director, making your own movie, like, that never happens. Like, I mean, so, and it hurt at the moment, but I just said, you know what's going to hurt more is if I give up. And that's what you just have to never, 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 never give up. Yes.
That's great. That's great.
I think I kind of trailed off.
I think that's good.
No, that hit right what I wanted
trailed
to.
off, but that's my biggest lesson, and there's always going to be critics of your work, but I feel like it's also important to take constructive criticism to heart, because a lot of times it'll make your script even better. Ooh, even on set, like my hubby, aka my DP, will suggest this to me, and you have to have a very open. You come with a very open mind, and I said that. Hold on, sorry. Blonde. I need Diet Coke. I just had water. Where's Diet Coke?
She lives off that stuff. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I guess my point is that directors don't always have the best ideas, but they are the people that recognize the best ideas. And I think even like you will have a great idea for your character, like, hey, what about blah blah blah, and not specifically, and then I have to think about it, and a lot of times I'm like, what, that's an awesome idea, let's go for it. There's only a handful of times I'm like, what, maybe not, because the story doesn't work. So I think it's very important as a director to really be open to that constructive criticism and feedback, because everybody just, at the end of the day, they want the movie to be the best it can be and to succeed.
Team.
Yeah, our team is amazing. Like I truly feel like everybody we have on board. Jeff says I'll bring you a Diet Coke on set this Sunday. Thank you, Jeff. Although I must say, it looks like our shoots always look like they were sponsored by Diet Coke.
They should be.
I always told you it would happen when it was supposed to, and it.
Donna, you're so sweet.
Yeah, so Donna and I go back from the incident that happened in 2014.
Oh, okay.
And we had hired her as the casting director, and she kind of saw everything unfold, tragically unfold. Like, it was like a movie within it. Within a movie, yeah. And at the end of the day, she realized, just as I woken up, what this person was doing, and she was just always so supportive and just told me to never give up. And she is another key contributor. Like, I did not want to let her down. I really didn't. I didn't want to let her down. I didn't want to let my family down, my friends. So it means a lot, Donna, that you say that.
We've got a...
I've been in the car when she hasn't had a Diet Coke, and it's a serious thing.
Oh, God.
It is!
I believe
Basilio, yes! No.
You know what's up, Basilio.
Yeah. What's up? Oh, we went to Adrian's acting program in LA. So we were going to the beach and driving around. Yeah, so... Without Diet Coke, now I have to write a book and have the Diallos film it. Yes, Steven, please.
Stephen Jones. Now I'll have to write a book and have the Diallos film it.
Nice.
Stephen Jones is our good friend in LA. They're fantastic. They just got
awesome.
Married.
Oh, cute. Congratulations.
Anthony Davis is my group web series friend. Will help you. You can post anything that you want about Twice a Dream. I know lots of people in the community. Oh, that's awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
That's great.
anything that we can get the word out. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
And it really does make me so happy and touches my heart how many people are really showing their support. It's.
It means so much.
It does.
I just wrapped up a project last August, September-ish.
Yeah?
And, people were really excellently supportive, and it means so much. Everybody out there especially the Utah film community, you've been great to me. And from what I've seen, you've been excellent at supporting Twice the Dream as it's been unfolding.
Oh, amazing. Like, it's incredible. It's like the Utah film community here.
Family.
Family. Utah film fam. It's so tight knit. It really does feel like a family. Every day on set is just like
we're all just like hanging out.
Yeah. So and I wanted to, I wanted to, make sure to have a Utah cast and crew. I think it was really important, and it's just so ironic. Everything happens so full circle. Dallas, we'll have plenty of Diet Cokes on shooting days. No worries, I got you. I know you
Dallas
do.
is part of our
I know
team.
you do,
He's
boo.
awesome.
Nice.
I know you do.
Okay.
Now, Savannah, can I ask you a
Yeah.
question? Kind of you kind of talked about like the emotional trials and struggles, and what about like maybe you went to high school for some of the film stuff,
East Hollywood, yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people kind of maybe go to school, and I feel like for me, like there was a lot that I learned on set and like technical stuff and business side.
Very
Do
true.
you have like a big trial or a big learning curve that you had when it came to the technical and the business side of film, and not just the art side, but
I
what was
feel
that?
like that's a great question. She just knows what to
yeah.
ask. Yeah,
You gave it to me.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. I feel like it was just very gradual, like my technical learning. I started, in the business when I was 14. No. I started taking acting classes when I was 14, but 15 was my first on set, my real experience on High School Musical. I was just an extra, but you
Oh.
could totally see you.
So, okay.
Hey, what's up? It's my friends.
Oh my-
What's up, Brandon?
How are you?
So that was like my first experience, and I did. Sorry, I didn't get the part of your journey this time. Aw, my set dad, Bill Gillane. Oh, hugs. I appreciate it, Bill. You're amazing. So, what was I going to say?
Where were we?
High School Musical.
High School
Yeah.
Musical.
So I learned so much because at first I thought the first AD was actually the director, because you know how.
Oh, totally.
Well, you could totally. They're always the ones yelling commands and like, all right, action, quiet on set, reset, and Kenny Ortega, he was the director. He was just kind of chilling like that, and I just thought, well, I don't know who that
Kenny
dude
Ortega's taking
is,
it back,
but I
too.
know who the director is. So it was just pretty interesting, learning everybody's role on set and even to like stand-ins. Like I was like, okay, who are those people? Like, first team, second team, what's that? Like, so I feel like it's just something you just have to like.
Get on set.
It's its own
experience
world,
it.
and I feel like there's not good information out there a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like, even I went to film school, and still getting to a set, I found there was so much more to learn. And you hit up
Yes.
the internet and look up
Oh my gosh.
random film terms, and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
That's so true.
There was a book I read. Oh, I can't remember, but it was something like literal film terms, like so
Oh,
what
that would be nice.
over the shoulder
Should
means
Google
and
that.
blah blah, like everything. It's literally everything you need
Terms
to know.
like Hang the Blonde.
What?
Whoa.
I didn't know about that
I don't
one.
even know what that is.
People probably don't say that around
Oh,
it.
okay.
You film guys, you know. what I'm
Okay,
talking
we're
about.
like.
I used to think crafty was like a scrapbooking table.
Oh yeah, you're like, what's crafty?
I like that. I got into film having never taken a class. I was just like some musical theater dork. So I like went on and I was like, they were like, oh, the crafty table, and I was like, they can afford crafts. It's like so cool.
Like, why are we doing
was
it?
just food.
So we got a question, McKenna Waits.
Make it a Jason.
So what's the movie about? When can we see it? You
That
want
was okay.
take
This,
the-
I have
Oh, yeah, that's
two
right.
quick parts that are going to
Oh.
piggyback on this, which are when can they see it, but also where's it going to go once it's done. So
Good
so
question.
answer those and then tell us what you're going to do with it.
Really good question. Yeah, so do I Twice the Dream, we're expecting to be released next year. So we're thinking spring. So I'm so sorry. We
I know,
it's
it
going to be a
seems
while.
so long.
It seems so long, but it's going to go so quickly, like, and I can't wait for everyone to see the movie. Our plan is to, and we're already in talks to release it theatrically, just locally, like start small, and then see how it does. Word of mouth is going to be especially
Huge.
so
Social
important.
media, we're gonna be getting that up going.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, be at the literal. We're gonna have to. Me and Monica will camp at the movie theaters to sign your posters, just so you can see the movies.
No,
Be
for
like,
real though.
No,
Nice.
for real.
I'll be there. I have a little theater apartment, so.
Yeah. So she'll be there. I see. We have so is Monica an Atomic Blonde?
Wait, what is
You're
that?
sure?
Oh,
The movie that came out.
okay.
Yeah.
So Atomic's actually, I just did a commercial with them. They're a production company. They're really cool.
That's
that's not what it
legit.
is. It's actually Atomic City.
Oh, but we
Sorry.
could call her Atomic
But
Blonde.
I would be a fun movie because I get to kick butt.
Yeah.
Christopher says
Aw.
excited to see it
Hey.
when it's done.
What's up, Chris?
Film
Yeah.
360 alum.
Yeah, Chris is an amazing composer,
Yes.
and
Oh, wait.
I wrote all the lyrics, but wrote all the music. I can't write music like to save my life.
Chris has skills.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
that is
yeah.
hard.
It's like arts and crafts. Yeah, crafty.
Okay.
Yeah, so
are you
next
gonna
year,
do
spring, and then
Spring,
locally.
yeah.
festivals?
I think honestly we're gonna just release it theatrically for we're like a little movie that could we're gonna see how we do in a handful of screens, and then after that hopefully we'll we can expand the release, and then of course the Netflix and there's platforms we can get on. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
social
break your
media,
thing.
word of mouth.
Social
like
media, word
does
of
a
mouth.
lot.
Yeah.
So-
So, and then of course, Blu-ray, DVD. I remember sitting down and talking to you when you were first pitching this. Aww, that's right, Basilio. Yeah, that was like, I don't know, 8 years
Decade
ago.
ago.
Just about. So yeah, like I said, long time coming, but it's so worth it, you guys. Like, just every day on set and every day just being here and talking to you guys, it's just, I don't know, like, so surreal.
Twice the dream.
Awesome. Twice
the dream.
I'm so glad you were able to come and talk. We're going to do real quick, we're going to talk about some shout outs to some local productions.
Yeah,
so
let's do it.
Drum roll.
We're gonna...
Made in Utah shout outs.
So, obviously, this is our main shout out for the day. It's Twice the Dream.
Thank you.
You guys need extras frequently, it looks like.
Yeah, actually, even if anybody is down this weekend, I know it's Mother's Day, and I didn't even think about
Bring
that.
your mom.
So bring your mom to set.
It's the gift that will keep
Our
on giving.
moms will be there, so
You get to be in a movie together.
You get to be in a movie.
No-brainer.
Yeah, at the Velour from 2 to 6. So if you're interested in that,
Come say hi.
yeah.
And check out the website that we have listed. And also, is there somewhere they could go on a regular basis to look for more extra opportunities?
Oh, heck yeah. On our Facebook, hard work pays off. It sure does, Basilios. Sure does. On our Facebook page, Twice the Dream Facebook page, also our SNS Productions website,
And if you're following like any of the actors or any
Oh,
of the cast
yeah.
here, we all post about it, we all share about
Yeah.
it. So just go follow everyone.
yeah,
Go on a
it's almost turning to
Follow
yeah.
rant.
We'll have an Orange County premiere screened on the side of the castle.
Yeah.
Well, yes, an Orange County. So all these guys, well, not all of them, but a lot of them work at Medieval Times and Disneyland.
Oh, dude.
So
That'd be cool.
That would be way fun.
we'll screen at the side of the castle. Yes, I'm
Cool.
so there. As long as I can dress up in my Cinderella dress.
So I'm really stoked that we actually this is a good opportunity for you guys watching, since this is an active production. This is a production you can go out and actually get involved with.
Yes.
A lot of what we look at here has already passed
Been
through that
done,
process,
wrapped.
right? It's just an editing. There may not be as many opportunities, but this is a great one. And so that's our main shout out. There's a couple other ones I wanted to mention. One is the Oregon Trail, which is a little web series. I just watched the first I don't know, 3 or 4
sounds cute.
episodes. It's kind of fun. It's got kind of a gosh, how would I describe it? It's almost got like a Parks and Rec or The Office.
Yeah, The
love-
Office.
oh, I
It
love
does.
it.
mixed with
Web series.
gosh, I don't. It's really fun.
That
Just-
sounds
You
amazing.
can go
Yeah,
check
it's
it out.
quirky, it's fun, it's different.
You've seen it?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds like
I
my
know
type
some
of
it. They're
humor.
awesome.
Yeah, it's got some fun stuff. And then In Emma's Footsteps is another one. We're going to have the director and producer for that on in a couple weeks.
Ah, yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. That's actually hitting theaters, I think, next month.
Right on.
So, yeah, check that out. And, of course, I plug it as often as I can. Phoenix Incorporated, my short. Go ahead and check that out. Thank you. At phoenixinc.series.com. So, thank you so much for making the time coming
Absolutely.
on the show.
Thank you
So-
for having me.
You were great.
Duh.
I'm so glad. Yeah, we got to have...
Yeah, no.
Eventually,
You
we'll get
can
the whole
join in the
cast on.
bonding.
Oh, yes. Well, I'll have to come back right before the movie comes out
would be
or something,
awesome.
you know?
That would be awesome.
Really promote it. That was weird. Yeah, like, thank you. And thank you so much, guys, for checking. Yeah,
Yeah, we had a lot of interactions.
staying in.
with
Yeah,
your
I
questions
love
Thank
the
you.
interaction.
comments.
That was fun,
So-
guys.
Awesome. Well, next week, check back with us. We're going to be talking with an actor here in Utah. He's an actor and chiropractor, Corey Sondrup. He's an awesome guy. You've probably met him.
He's really
You've probably all
talented.
seen him in
You
a
know,
bunch
he's
of
really
things.
good.
So he's going to be on next week to talk about we're going to talk about a lot of fun things. So check it
Right
out
on.
next week. And until then, we'll see you next time on Film 360.
See you guys.